Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Minecraft video. It's not an episode, it is just a video. And this one's going to be kind of special. It's also going to be kind of different and maybe a little bit difficult. And I'll get to that in a moment. Um, this is a video, uh, sh- well, to show my appreciation towards one of my favorite groups of content creators, and those are the people who contribute to what's known as Hermitcraft. And many people know about it, many people don't. It's just something that I watch, and I want to express a sincere gratitude and thankfulness towards them. Now, you may wonder, like, why is that? Um, and this is where it might get a little bit interesting and maybe a little bit hard. Um, this is the realm that um, I've been playing on with my friends, and as you know, I've had a couple videos in the past with playing with friends before on realms. So this is another one of them. Um, this has the first thing I want to say thanks for to Hermitcraft for is for giving me inspiration to take my building to another level and do things that I don't normally do. So first things first is like building. I mean, this does look like a regular house and something that I would uh, maybe build, but usually I don't build in this style of house. I usually stick with a medieval style, kind of like these buildings over here, which are not mine. These are actually my friends' buildings over here. But I usually stick to the style of house. But this time I wanted to try something different, and this is what I came up with, and I'm actually really happy with it. It actually is something that I just don't um, work on often enough, is changing the style of builds. The second thing that it comes to is scaling, and this is something that I learned a lot from watching the Hermitcraft community, and some of the hermits on their own like private uh, videos. So ones that aren't on Hermitcraft, but some of the hermits still create content that aren't on the Hermitcraft server, but on their own private world, is scaling and kind of some of the larger side of builds. And this is one of them. This is something that I have built on my own uh, from the beginning to the end. This bridge, I did not build the ship. That is my friend's, but I'm very thankful that she did build it because it gives a little bit more life, and um, it's actually funny. It fits right perfectly underneath the bridge. Um, but aside from that, like, it also just covers up this space within the water. But this bridge is something that took me quite a long time, and I'm very happy with it. I'm very pleased with it, and um, I've only tried something like this because one, I mean, I had the time to, but two, I had the inspiration to. Like, the community, the Hermitcraft community, is really inspirational to many people know as just the Minecraft community um, within this game. And so, like, I would usually not build something like this. I'm very actually, if you were to maybe see some of my older builds, you would think that this is something that I would be able to build or even be capable of building. But I actually built all three of these towers. Um, Obviously, they're all the same, and they're still not done. They're supposed to have flags on top of them, but I won't be able to get to that just yet. But um, usually, when it comes to massive detail and block placement and block type, I don't know exactly what I didn't know what I was doing. And of course, the game has updated, so like the new tough blocks have helped. And along the way you had the deep dark, which brought in some more darker tones and whatnot. But it's things like these that I only grab inspiration from watching those on Hermitcraft. And I know um, some of the friends that I have who are on this realm have asked me, like, am I like watching a tutorial, um, or they're just kind of like like they're kind of awe-inspired by the fact that I'm building these from scratch. I go onto a creative world, I come up with maybe something that I want to build, and then I just focus on the block types, how I want it to look, the scale of it, the height, the just everything about it. And so I wouldn't build something that is normally a structure like this. And on top of that, this structure, you could say it does have a purpose. It's to connect this side of where me and my friend are to that side where my other friend is over there. You could say that that's the functional purpose, but everything else I build usually has a functional purpose other than just being here. This is the first build I think I've ever made where it has, um, other than just a common function of crossing from one side to the other, which isn't actually it's not the quickest way. I mean, you could actually do it quicker if the bridge part was actually lower, which if I was to redo this, it would. That's what I would change, but it wouldn't make sense because then the boat wouldn't be able to make it through. Um, that's what I would change. But the bridge itself, that's the only function it has, is to cross from this side to this side, and that's it. It doesn't actually have any other function, and I'm okay with that because this is the first time I've built something that doesn't have a complete function other than looking good in the world. And I'm actually very proud of it. And I'm dare I say, I'm just actually in love with this build. And very proud of what I've learned from the hermits, from Hermitcraft, from just watching people on YouTube build. Take quick, and that's one thing that I'm thankful for, the hermits, and um, that's the easy, uh, that is the easy section to be thankful for. The harder section is not that it's anything wrong with the hermits. It's more something that's just hard in my personal life. And lots of the people who know me, um, they know what's happened within the last, I would say, we're looking actually at 5 months to this day, I believe. Um, I had lost my mom to cancer, and it was really hard on my family. It's been really hard on me. And honestly, the only way I've been making it through is with really good friends, amazing family, and the content creators of the Hermitcraft community and some of the other content creators who may not be on Hermitcraft but are still like involved with those on the Hermitcraft community, um, such as Solidarity Gaming, aka Jimmy, and in the Littlewood, aka Martin, and those content creators who are also a part of you know being being content creators with some of the hermits. Um, Basically, a shout out to Grian's life series because that has always brought me a lot of joy and laughs, and I don't know where I'd be without that in my life now. Um, so it has been very difficult. It's been very hard. It's been very challenging for me to try and keep going on the route that I am with the pain that's kind of just here in my heart with the loss of my mom. And so really what I'm saying thank you for this entire video. It is about the game, but it's more about being thankful for the joy that they bring to others, not just to me, but to the whole gaming community, and how grateful I am to the hermits, and to their dedication to making people like inspired and laugh and just find some time to enjoy the community that they've made. And so I really am thankful to Hermitcraft. I'm thankful to all the hermits who participate in it. I'm thankful also and extremely grateful to uh, Grian, who made the live series. I know a lot of people are, because it is a phenomenal series. Um, and I just want that to be known. I want that to be known, not for, you know, not for views, not for clickbait. I know other people feel the same way, and it's that going through a hard time is probably what beats us down so far to where we just don't know how we can find joy ever again. An incredible loss makes that a little bit more difficult to find that joy. But I'm 100% like just grateful and so thankful that there's a community there's a community that lifts people up through just the content they make. And that's what I love about the Hermitcraft community. That's what I love about their content. And I can't actually express in words any other than thank you to all of them. And I'm just just in awe of how far I've come in terms of in this game, how my buildings changed, but also just how different I am because of all the life events that have happened recently. It's taken me 5 months to get this video done, and well, to not just get it done, to have the will to make this video and release it, because of just how incredibly difficult and distraught my mind is, my way has been, how things have been unfolding. So again, this isn't for people to feel bad. This is to say thanks to the one in community that has actually been a part of my coping with my extreme loss, as I know other people find it to be, and I know they're grateful for it, and I'm so grateful for it. And I used to take it for granted, but now I can just kind of sit back and watch and see and relate that gratitude, and how grateful I am for inspiring me to keep going on a path of kind of joy and laughter, rather than sinking into a hole of despair and sadness. I'm actually very grateful for them. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I mean, there isn't too much to see in this world other than the bridge that I've made in the house, and some of the buildings here and there. And I'm actually working on a redstone project in this world to have a bamboo farm, but it's an automated bamboo farm, one that's kind of bigger. But that's gonna be it for this video. Again, a massive thanks to Hermitcraft, the community, the everybody who shares the joy in Hermitcraft, who supports them. A massive thanks to my family and friends who have been there with me through this hard time, through the very difficult changes that we've been through. Of course, thank you for everybody who has been supporting me in prayer and ouch, and in love and support. And uh, that's all I have for you guys. So if you did enjoy this video, I know it's kind of hard. It was a hard one. It was a serious one. But if you did enjoy this video and you want to support not me, but the Hermits, I would recommend, and I'll have them, a lot of them linked down in the description, because they are phenomenal. They are a phenomenal group of people, and I support them 100% in all their content and everything that they push and try to create. And they have changed my outlook on life. So again, if you do enjoy this video, consider going to them. I do appreciate all your guys' support, and I thank you so much for everything you've done for me. And again, this was a very difficult video to make, to talk about, very difficult conversation to have with myself about why I'm going to make this video. And it's not for the clicks, it's not for the views, it's not for the subscribers, or to show off, how my building has changed. This is to acknowledge a group of people who have made sure to bring joy and happiness into a community of people who sometimes go through really hard things, and even them themselves go through really hard things and tough things, but they continue to push, and that's brought a lot of joy and laughs and love to the gaming community and to individuals. So once again, go check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, goodbye.